Hi everyone, this is Master Healer here coming to you guys with our next predicted it. I told you guys about Ben Simmons and Maya Jama. Since last year in my August celebrity blog, I talk about this couple. I see that they're not a good match, and I see that they was going to break up. I never see them really being successful. Because what I'm saying. He's a Cancer. I believe she might be a Leo, and I always tell you that fire and water doesn't mix when coming to long term. I just don't. I never really see them. Plus also to culturally, you know, she more suit Maya. She more suit more guys because she grew up in England. What I'm saying? So she need more British guys, who could understand her. She need like I could see like more European type of dude, more blend with her. I don't see American guys really working out with her a lot. Especially I know he born in Australia, I know he grew up, you understand what I'm saying? But when you look at Ben, he more blend in more into the American culture now more. So here will suit him much more better. But for her, when I look at her, I can see a more European guy, more British dude, someone like that. You understand what I'm saying? Italian, French guy, someone like that culturally, in that European culture, that more suit her. You understand what I'm saying? But when you look at them, as I said, this relationship is more based on the more emotion. You understand? Cancer people sometimes, as I say, when it comes to my cancers, whether it's male or female, you guys go for the emotion. So sometimes you have to make sure if you go into things from an emotional aspect, a lot of times you guys end up making a lot of mistakes because the emotions be saying something different from your thoughts. So if you're not using your logical and the intellectual part, a lot of times you guys make a lot of mistakes. Because you go off for emotion, Pisces, and cancers like that. So he's a Cancer, so definitely those are some of the things I see why it just wasn't, culturally, there's a lot of different issues. I could see, like, if they both families was trying to merge together, I would have seen the difference. It just wasn't really going to work. She more suit, in Europe is much more, in England is much more her comfort zone. While for Ben here, we more his comfort zone. Plus, he also too, when I look at him, he have a lot of internal work to be done personally, what I'm saying? And when coming to water signs, and they're very tough, they're very rigid. You know something when coming to making decisions, when coming to making money and stuff, they're good at that and things like that. But when coming to making decisions and things like more personal self-help stuff, they tend to be much more very rigid when doing stuff like that. Also, I see like for him, a lot of things with Ben Simmons. When I look at him, um, you know, I could see that way also to have some spiritual element to his downfall also too. That is why a lot of things went downhill in his life. I see is something happened in the past that with someone he was dating that caused this. I'm not going to say who it is, but definitely I see something spiritual that have a lot to do with him, and then it lead to more mess with his emotions and things like that now. And he's a very sensitive young man. You know what I'm saying? He have a bright future ahead, but also too, I see that with the Nets, I see that he's going to get transfer. I see that he's going to get transfer. I told you that many times with a lot of these. I call it many times with Tristan and different things like that. I see it in advance. I see eventually he's going to he's not going to have that position, that job. They're gonna ship him out to a team, and I see when they ship him out to the team, um, if it's not one of the teams that I don't want to say the team yet, but I see that when they ship him out, you know what I'm saying? I see something to do with his contract and different things like that. He's not gonna be too happy. But I see the next team that he go to, I see that he will have a lot of problems now. You know what I'm saying? So he's not gonna be too happy. Also, I see him moving. I see he's gonna be getting a new home, things like that. So whatever team that he go to, I see him getting a home, and he will have to adjust. But I see sometimes you feel like if he's a mental prison at times. So things like that, I see that that is going on in his head. Relationship wise, I see that a lot of people that he get nearly anything he want when coming to that, but he needs to work on himself first. before thing. If he's trying to get back his career, he have to be careful because his career he could end up ending his career early. He have a bright future ahead because he's still young. But he have to be careful with his moves, whatever moves that he making and stuff like that. If he don't study people or anything like that, and he try and just show people that he can really shoot and different things like that, I see that he will be a much better person moving forward. But I see that a lot of unhappiness for him, and some stuff is spiritual that have him like that. And I see a lot of fear, anxiety, um, things like that going on with him. So a lot of personal problems I see with him, but a lot of internal work he would have to work on, himself, to build back that confidence. His confidence and stuff is shattered, by what happened in Philadelphia and different things like that, and the media and stuff like that. He was reading all the comments. I could see him as reading a lot of the comments and all that stuff. It really get to him and it break him in a spiritual way. You understand what I'm saying? Because of the media and stuff. And in Pennsylvania here, the media, and the fans and stuff, Pennsylvania fans is not easy. And Cali fans, it's not easy, for real. Pennsylvania man, Eagles fans, they don't play. Phillies fans, oh my gosh. Yep. So, a lot of things really, really hit him hard. He feel a lot of betrayal and different things like that, So, but he can bounce back, he can bounce back. He young, he have a bright future ahead. It all depends on who he have around him, and he have to get that little monkey off his back. He have a little monkey off his back, just like James Harden have a monkey on his back. He have a monkey on his back. What's his name? Also to who they're trying to transfer from the Lakers also too. I did a video about all these guys. I did a video about them last year. And I talk about witchcraft in the NBA and stuff, and I pick out certain dudes. And if you guys go back to that video, the guys that I pick out, all of them, they came up short. Russell Westbrook, he's a Scorpio, and he's very rigid. He's a dude. He doesn't want to listen. He have good intuition. Russell Westbrook have great intuition, but his spirit is broken also too because you're born and grew up in California. You see how your home team, you go and playing for your home team. You also always dream of playing for your home team, like Russell Westbrook, and then you feel like the whole people out there turn against you. That is one of the most, that really, really, really hurt his feelings. So Russell Westbrook, he have a monkey on his back. James Harden could do what he wants. He still have his monkey on his back. Ben Simmons have a monkey on his back. They all had to get them stuff out. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I do. Devin Booker had to be careful because he might have a monkey on his back. You know what I'm saying? So he's also to a bright future ahead, but he have to be careful. So moving forward now to Maya Jama. When I look at her, I see that she also too, because of her energy tied with Ben Simmons, I see she will go through some little rough patches in her life moving forward also too. Because you guys see back in July, and the media did say they break up, and then they come back and say, oh no, they didn't break up and stuff. But I already didn't know the breakup. It was never going to work. So that's why I didn't rush out and say that I predicted it. Because a lot of these celebrities just be listening to us now. So they'll be trying to make us look stupid. So that's why now, when I predict stuff, I wait till a couple of weeks after, and then I come out and say I predicted it. Because a lot of them just come out and say, oh no, we're still together and all that stuff, they're lying. And you see that too. When a lot of people were saying Naomi Osaka and Cody break up and all kind of stuff, and then they come out after and say, no, I don't run out of nothing. I already done tell you about that relationship. You know what I'm saying? See, she lost the game. You know what I'm saying? And in the US Open, I told you about that, Yeah, I'm going to talk about that too. I'll do a video about them also too, about the ladies in tennis again, part 2. So Maya Jama, I see she will get new love and stuff like that. She have to take care of herself also too. As I say, when you guys dating a man or a woman and you see that person going through different emotional problems and different things like that, that person's energy will rub off on you. So you have to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta clean up yourself. You gotta get yourself right, and cut that energy cords, from that person energy. So things like that. But 2 of them are gonna go on. I say Maya and Ben. They will go on and find love. As I say, Ben is not gonna really settle down to get married and all that stuff because he's young still. You understand what I'm saying? And if I was advising, I would tell him, man, just enjoy your life. You're still young. You don't have to go married and all that stuff. Just date whoever you want to date. Be yourself and work on your mental health, things like that. And with Maya Jama, she'll be okay. She'll find someone over there for her. So definitely somebody because she's in the public. She's a celebrity out there. So finding a man it's not going to be an issue. So she'll be just fine. So there's another predicted it, and I just want to say look out for Ben. I see he will have some problems and stuff, a lot of doubt playing in his head and stuff like that. Also, too, one more thing I see with Ben, that you have to be careful of getting sick. I see some kind of mild illness for him. You have to be careful of maybe catching like COVID or anything like that, because COVID's still going to be running around. People are going to be catching it here and there. And but I see him in bed for like a little bit. I see someone like his mom or someone talking to him, or if his grandmother alive or anything like that. I see a lot of I see his mom, someone like that, or grandparent or mom that they're trying to talk to him sometimes. Like he don't listen. That's cancer. My brother's cancer. When coming to loved ones, cancer people doesn't listen to the people that love them the most. They listen to people that do not have the best interest and who do not care about them. You know what I'm saying? I would tell any cancer or any Pisces person out there, and you're watching this video, you're cancer and you're Pisces, and you have somebody that love you for you. You know what I'm saying? And that person telling you the truth and have your best interest. Do not push them away. Because a lot of us love you guys, but sometimes you guys just want to hear the truth. You guys just be all caught up and be defensive. You know what I'm saying? So we want the best for you. You know what I'm saying? And nothing better than having people around you that love you for you and have your best interest at heart. You understand? If you're Pisces or Cancer or Scorpio, but Scorpio more they can handle this stuff. But my lovely Cancers and Pisces, man, you guys, you need to listen. All right, so that is one of the things I want to say. So peace, love, and blessings. I hope this video makes sense. So thank you for the new subscribers. Love you guys, and hear more from me soon. Don't forget to book your reading. You want to get your advance. You want to know what's ahead. You want to know what's coming around the corner. You want to know what's in your blind spot. You want just advice. Now I'm offering a service. Just if you want advice, just for a few minutes, you can book that if you want to speak to me in person. All right, other than that, I don't speak to anyone in the public like that. You just book for your time, and that's it. Peace, love, and blessings. Bye.